You guys probably know what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Since Mattel canceled the Deluxe line, RIP, we have to take matters into our own hands like vigilantes in order to have all the amazing oversized characters from Cars on the road, and even some of the ones Mattel didn't get around to from Cars 1, 2, and 3. Hence, customs. Bam. Now, you can make the argument, hey, Mattel has done some oversized characters recently. They've actually done quite a few. You know, we got Ivy from the Amazon 3-pack, Peggy Liner from the Walmart 9-pack, and they've even put some bigger characters in singles and 2-packs. Doug Crankle, Wes Philanopus, Chiefess, Quadratorcasar. Okay, stop. I get it. I gotcha. I hear you. But do you really think they're going to fit Cap and Longleggy here into a single or a 2-pack? This guy's massive. He doesn't even fit into the frame. And this is a custom I got last year and reviewed. I'll leave the link in the description below and card suggestion pop-up in the top right-hand corner. Absolutely amazing. One of the best customs in my collection. Yeah, sure, maybe they could do him in a 3-pack, but clearly Mattel has proven that those multi-packs are going to be few and far between. The 9-pack with Peggy Liner, we knew about a year ago today. Like if you take 365 days ago, we already knew about that 9-pack, and here we are a year later, haven't gotten any more packs like that. We also haven't gotten any more Amazon 3-packs like the one with Ivy, which I feel was almost like a mandate. It's like, bro, you have to make an Ivy diecast. She's like one of the main characters of the show. You just have to do it no matter what. And they're like, okay, fine, we'll do it, but we don't want to do any more of those. We don't like those. We just like doing our singles, our 2-packs, our mini racers, our color changers. Everything goes in the stores, blah, blah, blah. It's done, okay? So I just don't foresee Mattel doing many of these oversized characters or variants, whatever you want to call it. I don't think, obviously, they've shown us Ivy's not going to be in a single or a 2-pack. That's a multi-pack reserved. And until they bring back Deluxes, which, I'll spoil it for you guys right now. They ain't coming back in 2024. I can tell you that. I can confirm that for you right now. Maybe 2025, but they ain't coming back at least for another year. It sucks. I love the Deluxes. It gave a whole new layer, a whole new tier to the Disney Cars hobby, at least from Mattel. So it is disappointing, don't get me wrong, but I mean, that's just kind of what Tomica has lived by. What they've done is they've like downscaled any large car, whether it be Mack or Red, which, do we really want that? I mean, maybe, but like if we're going to get these, I want them right. Anyways, the whole point of this is that here I have a Mossy Ivy custom. You know, I had to keep up the streak of these incredible custom deluxes. This one is from Matt Hooper. I've never bought from him before, and he's not really like a seller. I think he just like made one of these and posted on Facebook. I just jumped on. I was like, hey dude, can you make one for me? And he was kind enough to do so. So if you're watching this, I appreciate that. This thing is awesome, and I just don't see Mattel doing it. Now granted, they know of the existence of this variant, and they still want to make some money off of it, because here we have a mini racer version of Mossy Ivy that they just recently put out in a 3-pack. So they know, like, it's on their mind, but they're like, yeah, I mean, we just can't do it as a full-scale version. Now, who knows? Maybe in the next couple weeks they drop a 3-pack on Amazon, Mossy Ivy, Cryptid McQueen, Cryptid Mater, and my jaw's on the floor. Maybe, but I don't think so. So there's that, and then also the Disney Store version of Mossy Ivy is complete dog water. Like, look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. So yeah, that doesn't count. This, though, is the true gem. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. And let's just get right on into the review. Now, he used the plastic Ivy from the Showtime Stunt Playset Loop, whatever you want to call it, from last year, which I'm totally fine with. I mean, maybe it would have been harder to work with the diecast. Plus, you would have gotten like these really shiny gold trims on the wheels, which is, is not accurate, to put it bluntly. I think this is a much better way to do it. It just looks a little bit more grittier. It's got a really nice suspension. It's the perfect size as well. He made it look very realistic, like this is something, like some sort of moss that you would probably get and put on like your railroad display or like some sort of diorama. And so it definitely gets the job done. If Mattel were to make this, I would foresee it looking a lot cheaper, not as realistic. I mean, kind of like this, where it's just kind of like blotches of green. I mean, this looks fine too. Like, trust me, I like this as well. I don't think it looks very accurate. to how she looks in the show. This definitely looks way more accurate. And let me prove it to you. Let me prove it to you. There is Mossy Ivy from the show. I think she looks just like this in the way that the main body is painted. It's very just dirty and tan, and then you have the moss on top of it, whereas this one is just way too green in my opinion, just way too green, but still a nice mini racer for sure. But yeah, the fact that he was able to paint this one up really nicely and just make the texture look so realistic is really impressive to me. I mean, again, it looks super gritty. You could see it there on the hood. Like, I feel like if I touched this, like, something would flake off. He even got it on the chassis here, the axle, which is so cool. This is one of those you just want to look at and just soak in the craftsmanship on it, because one of these, you know, you might think, oh yeah, I could easily make that, but yeah, I don't know about that. This definitely takes a lot more work than it looks, making it look so realistic to the show. Very happy to have this custom in the collection. And yeah, we'll see what deluxe that I could try and get a custom of next. You got a little moss back there as well. It's in the bed too. Just, you got the dirt and grime. Not much so grime, but like some probably sticks and wood from the trees and the bushes, all that stuff collecting in her bed because she obviously doesn't clean it out. I'm trying to think. I know I've seen someone attempt like the spider car. I think, yeah, the same guy who did Captain Longleggy did the spider car. So that one might be one I want to do next from the B-movie episode, that is. That one looks awesome. There's so much potential for deluxes from Cars on the Road that it's really a shame that, yeah, as soon as Cars on the Road comes out, they cancel the entire series. Like, couldn't we have at least gotten one more year out of the line? Because even after the deluxe line fell from grace and we were getting like the same characters every year with only one maybe new release per year over the last few years, we still know we would have gotten Ivy. We would have probably gotten at least one variant of Ivy, whether it be the mossy version or the purple version from the B-movie episode. We know we probably would have seen like Wes Philanopus and Chiefess and Doug Crankle in the deluxe line as well. Just to be frank, I really do believe some of those would have been deluxes. Maybe even Rumbler Mater or Cryptid Buster Mater here, just because they are those larger variants or characters, and we've seen Mattel do worse in the deluxe line before, whether it be Alexis Wilson or Mater with the 9551 hat. Those are deluxes that really should not be, right? You could always make the case for Terry Gong and Trent Croto, because even though they're standard releases or standard sizes, they have like large accessories, so there's always that argument. But yeah, some of those deluxes over the last like few years really are borderline deluxes. But yeah, this is awesome. Like, I'm so happy to add this to the collection here. I'm not really sure where I'm going to display it, because as you guys might have been able to tell, I just display my normal Ivy right over there. So it's not like I really have a good spot for her right now, but I'll have to make some room here soon. And I'm actually, yeah, we're putting like an expansion on the house. And so I will be able to not expand into there, but I will be able to have more room in here, because some of the stuff in here will go into the expansion. But yeah, eventually I'm going to have to move out of my parents' house. You know, that is the sad reality. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to have to do like a kind of heart-to-heart on like where I am in life, if you guys even care about that. I am not really sure when this video is going to come out, but of course there are live streams in the works, whether one of those has already happened for the 100K celebration. I'm just kind of reviewing these all in bulk, or at least I'm doing a bunch of videos today, Sunday. It's kind of a rainy day, perfect day to stay in and do these videos. One thing about doing the plastic version is that you don't have the roll cage in the bed back there, but don't really care about that. Not big of a deal. I'm just glad that you didn't have like the chrome, because you know that would have had to been covered up, which it basically is on these, you know, tires that weren't painted. And yeah, I still don't like the Ivy expression that we got on the diecast. Honestly, the plastic version one is much better. Like, it just looks a little bit more not creepy. Let's just go with that. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, I love you painting over the taillights and everything. yeah, like I'm recording this on the same day as I'm recording the carbon fiber McQueen custom and the Case L unboxing and like case assortment discussion video. So all good stuff. And if you guys really want to see this abomination of a release, I just hate this Ivy is awesome. Like the Disney Store Ivy without the cover is a fantastic diecast, one of the best they've done over the last few years. But yeah, their attempt at doing these covers, sorry guys, we're just gonna let it roll. But yeah, their attempt of doing like these covers and changing up your car to get the variant instead of just making a separate car, which is, you know, really what you should do. And yeah, it just didn't work out well. I know it's soft, I guess that's cool, but it just doesn't look good to me in the slightest. This is where it's at, guys. Yeah, I mean, the Mini Racer version is cool too. Like we talked about that in a Mini Racer video, but I just don't think it's very realistic. It's way too green and really way too small to have any of the proper detailing. Yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? Do you think Mattel will ever do a Mossy Ivy as a full diecast, not just the Mini Racer? I mean, it's definitely possible. It's 100% possible. But I think that if they were to like make another multi-pack and do another deluxe, they would probably want to go for something that would probably, or at least they would perceive it to be a better seller than a variant of a character they already did. So I would definitely think Captain Longlegging might be more of a possibility. Clutch Humboldt is definitely more of a possibility. And yeah, probably some of the semis from trucks are more liable as well. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, what the hell? I don't have anything else for you, so I will let you go. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye now.